Did you know that in the United States, there are more than 600 healthy cats and kittens that are surrendered or brought to animal shelters every single hour? This means that in just one day, the number of cats and kittens entering all these shelters would be enough to fill this large room. This is a staggering and a very heartbreaking statistic that raises serious concerns about the welfare of these animals. The question that arises is, where will all these cats go and how can we ensure their safety and also their well-being? There are a lot of misconceptions about shelters that lead to the hesitation to adopt cats from shelters, such as health concerns and breed preferences. Friends, we all seek companionship, that special friends to pull by our side through life's adventure. But when considering welcoming a feline friend, let's remember one thing. Every cat waiting in a shelter represents a life, a heart longing for a home. Choosing adoption isn't just about adding a furry companion, it's about becoming a hero to a creature in need. I would like to persuade you to start adopting cats from a shelter instead of buying from a breeder. If you are considering welcoming a furry friend into your life, this is a perfect opportunity to learn about the ethical and rewarding adoption option. You'll discover the countless benefits of choosing a cat from a shelter, both for you and the feline in need. But first, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Amira Natasha binti Osman and my student ID is 2023616138. My dear friends, I still remember the day I found Mama Cat. Yes, I named my cat as Mama Cat because she is the most loving cat I've ever rescued and she is the loving mother of all of my other cats. I own 8 cats in total and some of them are rescued. But my story isn't that unique, my friend. Thousands of cats across the country are waiting for their miracle, their chance at a loving home. Today, I want to share with you and persuade you about why adoption should be your first choice when welcoming a cat into your life. My friend, trust me when I say I also understand how tempting it can be to buy from a breeder because I'm such a big fan of Maine Coon and Siamese. Today, I want to share with you and persuade you again about why adoption should be your first choice when welcoming a pet into your life. I will discuss how beneficial it is to adopt animals instead of buying them from a breeder and what can you do to start adopting from shelters. Did you know that by adopting a cat from a shelter, you could be providing them with a second chance at life? According to Persatuan Haiwan Terbiar Malaysia, many of these cats have been rescued from a horrific circumstances such as cruelty, neglect, and abandonment, or quite simply because their owners were no longer able to look after them due to illness or a change in situation. These cats often come into shelters scared, injured, and traumatized. But thanks to this hard work and dedication of the shelter staff, they are given the care and attention they need to recover and prepare for a new forever home. But sadly, not all cats are fortunate. Many shelters have to euthanize the cats due to the lack of spaces, meaning that healthy cats are losing their lives every day simply because there are no homes available for them. It's a heartbreaking reality that can be prevented. By adopting a cat that has been abandoned through no fault of their own, we can make a significant difference in their life. We can provide them with a safe and loving environment where they can thrive and be happy once again. Adopting a cat from a shelter is not only a compassionate act, but it also has numerous advantages. You can be sure that the cat you adopt has received the necessary medical care and has been spayed or neuter, which can save you time and money in the long run. Additionally, adopting from a shelter can be more cost-effective than purchasing from a breeder or pet store. When it comes to choosing a furry friend, adoption is a wise and ethical choice, which doesn't have to break your bank. Adopting a cat from a shelter can save you thousands of ringgits compared to buying from a breeder. This is because breeders charge a hefty price for their animals, while shelters operate with love and dedication, providing essential care for their cats without inflated prices. This adoption fee you pay is just a fraction of what a breeder would charge, and it often covers necessary vaccines, deworming, and also spaying or neutering, which can also save you hundreds of ringgits in the long run. Moreover, shelters offer discounts for the seniors, veterans, and military families, making adoption even more budget-friendly. But the most valuable benefit of adoption is the joy that you will experience from giving a deserving cat a second chance at life. Seeing a rescue cat transform from a shy, scared shelter dweller to a confident, loving companion is priceless. This experience will warm your heart and fill your soul for years to come, which is much cheaper than fancy toys or expensive treats. So my dear friends, what can we do to help all these poor souls? Let your first step be a visit to your local animal shelter. You can spend time with adorable cats and kittens, and these furry friends will lead you through their world with their eyes full of trust and their paws eager for attention. While you may not find purebred cats, you will encounter a loving and a loyal companion who are waiting for your affection. Take this opportunity to find your perfect match and bring home a new furry family member. You can visit Pusat Penyelamat Haiwan Selangor or Selangor Animal Rescue Centre. This government-run facility houses numerous stray cats and dogs waiting for adoption. They have a website with contact details and information on adoption procedures. Secondly, you can start to make a positive impact on your community and promote responsible pet ownership by advocating for spaying and neutering pets. This is because by encouraging friends and family to take this step, you can help in prevent unwanted litters and contribute to reducing the problem of cat overpopulation. This can also help to improve the overall health and well-being of a cat, as well as reduce the number of animals that ends up in shelters or on the streets. So additionally, you may want to consider supporting local organizations that offer affordable spay or neuter services or other resources for pet owners. By working together, we all can do our parts to ensure that pets are treated with care and respect that they deserve. So my dear friends, the time for words is over. This is the time for action. The cages in shelters overflows with stories waiting to be heard, with eyes pleading for compassion, with hearts desperate for a home. We all seek companionship, that special friend to pull by our side through life's adventure. But when considering welcoming a furry friend, let's remember again that every cat waiting in a shelter represents a life, a heart longing for a home. We cannot just stand by, watching all these lives vanish one at a time. So who will join me? Who will step forward and answer the call of these waiting hearts? Who will rewrite the narrative? The answer is you, my friend. It's us. So let's go create a world where every cat finds a home, every purr resonates with joy, and every life is celebrated. Let's adopt, let's love, and let's change for the world. Thank you.